na 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 na.
Michael Franti there with Spearhead, and of course you can. And well, I was just saying with my next guest, Obama's acceptance speech, which was a pretty moving experience. I think he must have been listening to Michael Franti for a long time, because that track and that album's been out for a while, and it is inspirational. Look, I'm really, really pleased this afternoon to welcome Prita Grealy. And when I was speaking to her the other day about coming in, and I said, could you just send me a few details about yourself? And after the printer started sort of rolling off a few pages, I went, this girl has been around quite a bit. Okay, let's first say hi. Greta, how are you? And thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Great. Now, look, you are a real mover. You have... What started you? You've been around all over the world. Tell me first about some of the places, and perhaps to begin with, what started the travel lust?
Oh, the travel lust. I think I've always been a traveller. My family's always moved quite a lot, so I think it's in my blood. I think we've got a bit of gypsy in us or something. Sure. Get restless if I stay in one spot too long, so it's all good. And
has your music always been a tool that you've been able to take with you when you're travelling?
Yeah, pretty much. It's something I've always sung since I was very little, and guitar I sort of picked up as a teenager, and just started writing and playing and travelling, I guess, with that. Yeah.
Okay. When I was looking at your gigs, New York, San Diego, Fort Lauderdale, a lot in the States, the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, Thailand. Why?
Well, I actually worked on a private yacht for a couple of years over in the States, and I was lucky enough to have enough time to actually play at these places too. And being a performer, you get very itchy if you don't play for a while, so any chance I got, I'd be straight to like the bar, or if I saw musos playing, I'd walk up to them in their break and have a chat. And they're always very welcoming.
It's the language of the world, isn't it?
It is. It's great, and they're all so generous. You know, so many musos I met are just like, yeah, come and play, do this set before me, or come and play with us, have a jam.
And has that influenced your writing style, your music style?
I think my travelling has, for sure. Yeah, because you hear so many different styles. You know, the Caribbean's got a lot of, dance hall and different kind of rhythms, and I think that's slowly infiltrating into my music.
and what sort of, I have understood that you're bluesy, soulful, roots music. Yeah. So those are the sorts of influences that have
as well,
come
yeah,
in.
for sure.
Yeah. Any particular performer or
any
singer-songwriter? Yeah.
I've got so many favourites, but one of
a tough question.
One of my all-time favourites is definitely India Ari. She's very inspirational, because she speaks the truth, and she really brings out what she believes and just speaks it without being afraid, and she's also got an amazing melodic, soulful voice.
Okay, showing my age experience a bit. Joni Mitchell has always been an inspiration for me, because again, from the word go, she was writing straight from the heart, and her lyrics somehow managed to touch me. And it's great that she's sort of having a real resurgence at the moment. Yeah. Look, I did ask you to bring in your guitar and play us a couple of numbers. When I was listening to... Do you have something in mind, by the way? A song?
Yeah.
Tell me, because I love Wharfie.
Okay, cool.
But
I can play Wharfie, that's fine.
What did you have in mind first?
I was thinking of doing Take It Off, which is on my EP. But Wharfie's also...
Well, do Take It Off first. Okay. And tell me why you picked it.
I think because we're going, talking about bailing up and going down south, this song's really inspired by going down south, taking a break away from the city, and it's really about doing whatever you need to do to just get the stress out of your life and have a break, have a rest.
We need that.
We all.
Yeah, great. Let's hear it.
Sure. Sometimes you feel like nothing's wrong and nothing's right. Sometimes you feel like you've been had and your life is crazy. Well, take it off, the weight off your shoulders. Take it off, so wait tomorrow. know, sometimes you wish you had another day up your sleeve to take it off the weight off your shoulders, to take it off the weight tomorrow. Take it off, take it off, take it off the weight off your shoulders. Yeah. Da 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 da. Take it off, take it off the weight off your shoulders. 'Cause you know, sometimes you're feeling all alone, you're on the phone. You know, sometimes I love you is not enough. Need someone to hold you and take it off the weight off your shoulders. Take it off the weight tomorrow. Take it off, take it off, take it off the weight off your shoulders. Take it off.
Well, we've all slithered off our chairs and gone into a deep state of relaxation.
Excellent.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Is there a background of musicianship in your family?
That's a really good question. My oldest brother is also a bass player and he writes a lot of music, and we actually used to play in bands when we were teenagers together. But apart from that, I think our grandparents, on both sides, our grandmas were singers and piano players, so I think that's sort of maybe where it's come from.
Yeah, well, I think that's a good background. Let's talk a little bit. You're going to be performing this weekend with Naomi Hunter.
Yeah.
Now, what's the association there? Have you been together musically for a while, or is this just a wonderful sort of synergy coming together?
Well, Naomi and I used to be in a band together called Deep Water Blue, which was a female trio. That was quite a few years ago, and we've sort of gone our own ways and done our own thing. And we're actually both going to be playing solo down south.
Different.
So we'll be each doing our own sort of sets. But we're really good friends, and yeah, so it's just going to be a really good fun time, really.
Yeah, and so in a little while we're talking to Alison, and who is the organiser of the Heritage Cheese Company, and she's organising the whole show. Sounds really, really exciting, but also I think pretty relaxing and laid back. And we all know that later on Kate Sobrano is playing in concert. So all in all, it's going to be a really great day down there. Why Fremantle has been your home, or something you have chosen sort of recently? Yeah,
Fremantle for some reason always feels like home to me, even though I've literally moved all my life. Like I've lived down south in Albany and over in New South Wales, up in sort of Kununurra, Wyndham. But yeah, Fremantle always feels like home. I guess it was one of the first homes for me, and I just love being near the sea.
It's got everything, hasn't it?
And my mum lives here. My sister.
Yeah. and that definite music connection. There's always something going on. Now, why do I like